my private company, New Reality Arts, I was doing, I guess you could say, three things. One was I was making my own applications to explore the different capacities of AR/VR, and also to build out the platform that I was hoping to make a lot of money with, because it was it's an essential infrastructure for the AR/VR ecosystem. So I built some pretty innovative AR/VR applications, just the betas. One was a game. One was a VR game that you control with your mind, and then there was the platform and kind of various other things. And this was all with my own money. And then, because it's futile, it's futile as a woman entrepreneur to go to investors. I mean, investors were pouring money into Upload VR, who were just sacks of sociopathic shit, right? And I couldn't even get money for pizza for my AR/VR women's group, which was a thriving community of women passionately interested and with fabulous ideas and focused on AR/VR. I couldn't even get an investor to pay for frickin' pizza for one meetup. So, forget that. So, and the other thing was I was consulting with brands on how to use AR/VR, and also with AR/VR companies to help them build out their tech. And I was really connected, obviously, to the community, to the Silicon Valley AR/VR community. I was bringing in thousands of women, and I was saying that, we need to have, for this tech to work, to attract the people into the virtual worlds, you need to have 50-50, right? 50% women, 50% men, and if possible, reflect the audience, reflect the user base that you want coming into those worlds. Which is right. But I later learned that while, in this sociopathic way, right? On the one hand, these men were valuing having all these women coming into the field that I was bringing, right? That was great. That was wonderful. But on the other hand, they hated me and wanted it to end because they needed to maintain control. They needed to maintain control of whatever worlds they were going to be building. And control of the women who come into those worlds, right? So I later learned that for saying 50-50, and for doing the very thing that they were apparently happy with, which is bringing in women, I was being blackballed. So anytime anybody said, because I sure wanted business, right? I needed business. I could build any kind of, and build it well, and build it with all kinds of fabulous ideas for any kind of brand that wanted an AR/VR experience. But in the community, I later learned, people were being told, don't go to Jody, don't use New Reality Arts. She's crazy. I'm crazy. No. And, because I'm crazy just because I'm a woman and I'm smart and I was excellent. I was doing something excellent. And it scared them. I guess that's why. That means I'm crazy, quote unquote. Anyway, so I didn't get any. I got a few clients that I went and presented to, and partly it's just that even the people there were other people who are well connected. Actually, I had a buddy entrepreneur in Canada, and he also he's brilliant. He created brilliant apps. But the larger problem was that people weren't ready to wrap their mind around AR/VR, I think, because we were still in video. But even so, I was being blackballed for the very reason that I was valued. Just insanity. This is the kind of insanity that faces women everywhere. And look what's happened to me. And look what's happening to all of us. Look what's happening to women that's not being shown. that's nowhere in the public sphere, but that's really happening to all of us, right? Look at my YouTube page. Look at what's happened to me. Crime, horrific crime. While the men are sitting around thinking, oh, I'm the master of the universe because I have, I overcame this teeny weeny little problem and I'm now making a lot of money. What's really happening is you're succeeding because women are being killed. Because what's happening to me is happening to women. That's the only reason men are succeeding in the sort of capitalist race. It's not capitalism, it's the patriarchy. It's the enslavement, brutalization, and murder of women. That's why.